G'day everybody, welcome back to Dinkum. My name is Blue and it is the 5th of autumn here in the town of Wuyan. Probably a good day to be checking up on some of the crops that we've planted. I don't really know if perhaps maybe we are going to see some autumn crops yet. Possibly not, but it'll pay to just quickly check things anyway. The previous episode was, I guess, decent. We found a few keys, we did all the things that we set out to do, but in this episode, I think we're going to focus quite heavily on what I mentioned in the previous one, which is to focus on getting lighting done for a couple of things, both for the track that we're trying to build, but also for Blururu, because Blururu has a little bit of lighting going on, but not enough. So we're definitely going to try and figure out how to get some more lighting in. I mean, we've already got the floor lights going for some of it, so I think we just need to create a few more and place them in the right spot, and then I think we'll be pretty happy with that. So that's what we're going to do, and then yeah, I'm gonna have to sort of figure out what to do when it comes to the track itself, and to see what kind of lights will fit the track. I'm sort of leaning towards getting the copper street lamps. I think those might look quite nice. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Anyway, obviously there's a lot to do in the morning, as always. Oh, hang on. Guys, I just had a thought, but with the water tap, is this something that you can refill watering cans from? Quite possibly, right? I didn't really think about that, but, you know, you could argue for keeping the water tap somewhere out here, you know, in the farm, so it's a little bit more accessible, so you don't have to come back to a body of water, or you don't have to come back to an actual water tank to refill. Possibly. Anyway, let's continue with our work here. Kwandongs being placed down. Whoop. Vicious, you've got a Kwandong for you. Did I accidentally steal the Kwandong? No. Okay. I felt a little bit horrible there for a second, putting down a Kwandong, which is very enticing for him, and then suddenly taking it away from him. How heartless. Anyway. Just gonna check on all of the poos around the area, just in case. Obviously want to clear up the area of any poos that might be about. But I don't think there's any more, so yeah. We're looking pretty good here. Let's put the tools away, and let's actually get these poos into the fertilizer boxes. So yeah, maybe we'll use one of the... Actually, we've got enough Vombat poos there. Let's just do that. Chuck that in there and there. Good. Alright, so let's check up on the farm, and let's just double check to see whether or not there's anything that needs to be done here at the manual farm. Obviously, I do want to very quickly check on what's going on here. Alright, so the large farm doesn't look like it's ready yet, so we're gonna have to come back to the large farm soonish, hopefully. But yeah, any crops ready for harvest? Okay, maybe I was wrong. I thought today would be the day that we would start seeing some harvest, but I guess maybe we still have to wait for a little bit more. Apparently we've got some watermelons still growing. I'm sure these are pumpkins growing now, so anyway. I don't think there's a need for us to stick around, so let's head into town and we'll do what we need to do there. There's a task that I do want to complete today as well, which is to take a photo of, I believe it's Clover, and that photo will go to John. So we'll look at doing that very shortly. Alright, let's maybe get this in the right spot. The Yabby, we're going to just leave that at John's. Oh yes, and we haven't completed the helipad, or the new helipad that we made. I think it was just previous episode, was it? That we made that helipad? Goodness me. Having trouble remembering. Let's chuck that in there. I know I made some cheese the other day, but I don't think I'm ready to start making even more cheese right now. Let's dump some of the jelly into the fermenters here, because we've got plenty of jelly just sitting around, and it might not be a bad idea just to start making some of those brews. Speaking of brewing stuff, why don't we brew some more coffee? And gonna have to figure out what to put into the billy cans after the coffee's done. Running out of coffee bags. Might need to roast up some more beans sometime soon. Let's go into town. Any... Nope. No items in the recycling bin. So let's just quickly drop that there. We don't have to sell everything right now. We'll check in with Sheila. So, damper. I don't think we've got a lot of damper, to be honest. But we can check. A shipping request, 25 cooked croco meat. I will have to check on that. That might be difficult to complete, so I might not pick that one up, because we only have 17, and I don't really know if I'm too keen on going out and doing like a big, you know, croco hunt. I suppose it might not be so bad. Alright, why not? Why not? Let's do it. Let me just cook up some croco meat right now. One other thing that I do need to do before we leave the town is to visit the bank to drop some cash off. We've got an excessive amount of cash on us right now, so I definitely don't want to be fighting crocs with all of this cash in hand either. So let's maybe drop some wheat in here. Alright, looking good. Brews, we can put that away. Tea, can put that away as well. I probably do want to eat something to help us with the fighting. A sausage roll might not be a bad thing. Let's not eat it too quickly though. So yeah, let's accept the shipping request. It is 92,000, so that's actually not bad. Not a bad amount. Yeah, I've definitely been missing people's birthdays. Ooh, it's a bug catching comp soon. Gotta try and participate in that. Welcome to the Wuyan Bank. What do you need? Show me my account, mate. I'll deposit all 4 mil. Keep the rest. Actually, we do have a lot of permit points, don't we? Can we not convert permit points into cash? Because if we could do that, that'd be nice. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. Anyway, we've got 33 mil in the bank right now, so that's decent. But definitely still need a little bit more. Alright, the photo of Clover we're not going to be able to do right away. We're going to have to wait until it's clocking off time. So, yeah, I think we should focus on getting this lighting done. So we've got floor lights. I think we'll start with this. So quartz crystals, tin sheets, and glass bulbs. Plenty of everything. I don't know how many we need to make, to be honest. Possibly like another 2 or 3? Yeah, maybe let's just do that. We've got 4. And then hopefully that should be enough. Right. And then now we've also got to think about the copper bulb lamps. Just having a think about whether or not there's anything better for us to use. Yeah, I think this is probably the best thing, guys. Let's do it. So more quartz crystals and glass bulbs, actually, plus the copper. How many do we need? That's a very good question. Guess we could start off with, I don't know, maybe... Should we just start off with 10? And then we can always sort of come back and put more in. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Anyway, let's do that first. Let's drop these. And I'm just gonna untag that. And yeah, we should maybe do this hunting. Oh yes, I forgot about the metal detector in the previous episode, so I'm gonna drop that in now. We're not doing any of the dredging anytime soon. But yeah, I do want to hunt the crocs as soon as we can. Actually, I do need to eat the sausage rolls to give us a hand with the fight. Alright, very good. Let's just maybe walk along the riversides and hopefully we'll come across a few more crocs that can be hunted down. Yeah, a bit more foraging at the same time might not be a bad idea. Okay, onwards. Okay, they were about to hunt that jackaroo as well. Got to it first. Sorry, guys. But it's not like they eat the meat once they've done the hunting, though. The only things that we've seen so far that seem to eat stuff are the magpies, and they tend to sort of swoop in when you're sort of, you know, making foods to eat, and suddenly you'll find that they've disappeared because the magpies have gotten to them. We've got 6. I can't remember how many we have back at the workshop. But I definitely think this is still not enough. Probably just a little bit more. How many do we need for the task? 25. Oh, maybe... Yeah, maybe we're almost there. Alright, let's work our way back to a river. It's 3 o'clock already. It is almost quitting time, I think, for Clover, so I do want to go back soonish. Not having much luck finding crocs, though. Maybe if I go up north a little bit. And yes, I do know that I do have the lighting here, but I sort of want to wait until it gets a little bit darker before we start working on the lighting, because, well, I just think that we sort of need to gauge how much light we are going to need. Here's another one. Yeah, it didn't really give us a lot of meat, did it? God, where are them crocs when you need them? I apparently haven't broken down these barrels here. I've obviously missed quite a lot of barrels, guys. So I'm gonna have to try and come back here. Yeah, even right here. I can't seem to reach it. That's fine. We'll come back for it. Where are them crocs? Lucky find. Unless I've, you know, taken out all of the crocs for the day. I don't know, seems a little bit unlikely to me, but anyway. We don't have to rush into, you know, taking out all the crocs today, though, right? Like, we do have the option to just do it on the next day as well. So, yeah, I think we'll come back to it if we don't have enough. Ah, yes, since we're out here at the spare house, we have the opportunity now to just fix up the helipad. And I think it's probably a good chance for us to use up another, like, stair or stairway. I don't actually have any normal stone paths. Anyway, let's head back and let's try and tidy up the inventory, and also I'm keen on taking that picture of Clover. There she is. Maybe I can just quickly grab that picture of her. Oh. There we go. Right in front of thread space as well. Seems very appropriate. We do need to have a chat with John about it, right? Welcome to John's Goods. How can I help? Just wanted to chat, mate. Oh, what'd you want to chat about? I did that thing for you. You got the photo for me? Sure did. Great, can't wait to see it. There you go. Wow, this is a great photo, Blue. Thank you for taking this for me. Can I keep it? I'll pay you 4,000 dink. Yeah, it's all yours, mate. Sweet, alright. Now, the next thing is just to quickly tidy up. And I might actually check on what is available to be put into the billy cans. Because, I think the coffee should be ready by now. We could put more bush limes or maybe some apples. We'll go with the apples, I reckon. Okay. Oh, and did I actually check on dampers? Yeah, I only have the one, so definitely not the best thing to be selling. And do I have a need for more tin fences right now? Probably not. I sort of want to find a home for tin fences if I can. Maybe in here. Proc meats. So, yeah, we're almost there. Almost. I just need to hunt one more croc, I reckon, and we should be done. Actually, I could be checking on the billabong right next to town, because they seem to spawn quite heavily there. Yeah, just need the one more. Let's grab the metal detector. Because I am definitely going to need that very, very soon. Might not be a bad idea to also just grab our dredging gear right away. Because we are going to be doing that very soon anyway. Camera, I need to put that back. Let's just check on the billabong. Oh yeah, there's one right here. Okay, so we should be able to get this task completed very soon. Right. Yeah, only the one extra croc meat, but I don't need to turn in the quest today. I can do it tomorrow. Let's just cook that up and put the rest of the stuff away. I am also thinking about doing a pearl farm sometime soon, guys. That's an activity that we haven't done in ages. And I figure maybe it might not be a bad idea to do that soon. Anyway, I think we're done. Let's grab the bike, head home, put a few things away there, and I think I'm gonna take the heli, because if we're going to put some lighting at Blururu, then I want to be able to sort of take a look at how the lighting looks from above. So I think that's going to help us out quite a bit. We'll throw that there, and the camera can go back here as well. Yeah, I think we're looking okay. Yeah, I would like to try and get some of this stuff sort of in place so that we don't have to keep carrying so much of it. so let's get a move on. So first stop is Blururu. I don't know why we've got an egg thing there. I'll get rid of that. Oh, I just saw something there. Don't want to miss out on some opals. Very good. I mean, I've been really lazy about, like, not mining a lot of this stuff. Technically, if you really wanted opals to spawn more often, you should be sort of mining out all of the ore nodes from the rough soil. But, yeah. I don't know, I feel like that's just another thing getting in the way of the things that we actually want to do, so... Right, so let's get some more lighting in. I think another one right here. Right here. Here, and maybe... I reckon maybe we could do with another, like, 2 lights, to be honest. Yeah, I reckon maybe 2 more. 1 here, and 1 here. So, we'll think about doing that sometime soon. Since we're here, and we've got the appropriate gear, let's actually get things done with these barrels that we accidentally left behind. There we go, we've had like hidden old keys all this time. I really know how like the game is programmed and everything, but I wonder if the drop that you get is decided even before you break it open, or if it's decided then and there when you break the barrel open, if you catch my drift. I think it happens probably just as you break it open, but imagine if it's not, and if in fact some of those treasures are already in there and already decided. Let's see. I'm gonna park out here, and we'll try and get these lamps in. I think it's also probably important for us to maybe put some lamps, like, one diagonally from each other on either side, if that makes sense. So, because I don't want every single side to have like lights all the way. I think it's probably better that we keep the lights sort of separated. Plus, you don't need that much lighting constantly, right? So maybe we can move the fence there. We can have the light sitting there. Yeah, we definitely need way more if we're going to light up the entire track. I think that looks all right. I feel like we need one right here, although We do have the neon sign, though. Maybe it's not so bad. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good start. It's not a bad start. I think we just need more. So we'll work on more. But for the time being, I think it's probably time for us to go back to our dredging activity as usual. I do want to swing by the spare house because we did see a whole bunch of honey being ready. So we'll try and grab all of the honey. As far as I remember, honey does actually net us quite a lot of money if we do manage to sell it either to Jimmy or to the Tucker box. But look at that. Blue is looking very, very nice now. I'm just sort of thinking whether or not I need more than 2 lights. I think I probably need another 4, to be honest. I'm just looking at the spacing on this side, and it's looking a little bit off. So maybe 4, maybe even 6. But we'll come back to that. Yeah, not a lot of room for more random junk that we might be able to pick up from dredging. I might just quickly teleport ourselves back, and I'll just put stuff away right this moment. Okay, I did have the chance to plant the jacaranda sapling, didn't I? All good, all good. Alright, we've got a little bit of extra space here to try and work with, I feel. So that should be enough for the dredging that we're about to do. I think there's only a quarter left of the billabong that we're working on. So who knows? Perhaps maybe the dredging activity for this episode might not be as long as the ones that we've been doing in the previous episodes. Anyway, let's grab the heli once more. Let's get going. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, enjoying the episode so far as well. And if you are, definitely leaving that like helps with the channel quite a bit, so if you don't mind. Otherwise, I'm glad that you're here. Glad that you're watching as well. Thank you very much for your support so far. Right, so here we are. I think we sort of stopped around here somewhere. So yeah, let's grab that helmet, chuck that on. We'll put this in place, and yeah, well, we're going to just keep drinking coffee to keep going, really. Yeah, not getting any hits here. Yeah, that seems pretty hidden. I'm just gonna break that down immediately, to be honest. Let me just swap that out. One thought that I've been having, guys, is whether or not if I got rid of a lot of the river reeds from places like rivers and billabongs, I wonder if we would actually see an increase in the number of available treasures in the ground. Because I feel like the treasures can really only occupy soil that has nothing growing on top of it. So that's sort of the idea that I have in my mind. Yeah, if any of you guys are in the know, let me know. I did tell you about that story someone was telling me about how their son or daughter, they literally just like, you know, got rid of all of the rivers and, you know, just placed soil everywhere. So all of the riverbeds are dry, but you can essentially access all of the treasures quite easily without having to, you know, dive. So essentially they wouldn't really be dredging, they would just be metal detecting constantly without having to go into the water. Okay, we've found a decent amount so far. Hopefully we do actually have some keys in some of these. Oh god. Right, where did you come from? There we go. I don't mind grabbing a little bit more extra flake. That's definitely an ingredient that we don't regularly get. Alright, I think that's it for this billabong. Actually, hang on. Almost missed this last one here. And this one. And I think that's it. Right, so let's get to breaking things down. I'm hoping that we'll actually find all of them. Didn't we have a few more? Oh, here we go. Good. Yeah, okay. Not as many as I thought. But we have actually found a decent number of keys today, to be honest. 7 keys. Definitely better than yesterday. One last one here. Alright. I think that's it for this Billabong. We're gonna have to decide where to go next for more dredging. So we did this river, which is, I think, the longest river in Wuyan. We could perhaps go up here. This is a shorter river. Questionable as to whether or not it's considered river area or whether or not it's ocean. As I feel like we don't really get as much treasure from the ocean. But yeah, we'll figure it out in the next episode. One thing that I do want to get into, probably in the next episode, is trying to make ourselves another apiary. So what's involved in that is going to be a lot of tree cutting, because the only way to find actual queen bees is by cutting a lot of the gum trees. I assume they're only in gum trees, to be honest. I can't recall if they come out from cutting any other type of tree. So we might spend a lot of time cutting down some gum trees, replanting a lot of them, obviously, and seeing if we can actually get ourselves some beehives, breaking those open and seeing if we can get, finally, a queen bee. So, yeah. I think it's going to be a nice break from some of the stuff that we've been normally doing. I do still want to spend time dredging because we still need those keys. But we're getting very, very close. Another 20 keys or so and we should be done. And then, well, it's going to be just making sure everything else is tidied up. The track project is probably the only thing that I really want to try and make sure is complete before we call the series an end for the time being. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else we need to do here. I think maybe just throwing some of our gear away next to John's and we should be done. We'll throw these in the right place. Looking good, looking good. All right, time to head back home and we'll be calling it a night. Now, we do have to remember that stream that I'm planning to do is obviously going to need to be done on a Sunday, so perhaps maybe there may be a few more episodes yet before we actually go and do the final episode, and we'll sort of think about what to do, you know, during those episodes. Whether or not it'll be, you know, smaller projects or a few things that we haven't exactly done. Maybe making more money, because obviously we're still trying to save for the Halo. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, leaving that like below definitely helps the channel quite a bit. Aside from that, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.